My name is Nour Sherbini. I'm 20 years old and I play squash. I'm wearing number 2. I always wanted to be remembered for the person that I am, and if that I'm a good person. It's really important to be remembered the person you are than being the best player in the world. So I really care that the last day of my career, everyone will remember me as a good person.
Let me tell you how it goes. I know that flow. I will show ya. You ain't never gonna feel. You need to see it. You got it in ya. Do you feel it? Yeah, you do. Do you want it? I know you do. Never look back. All you gotta do is jump. Let them know who you are. You got it in ya.
I started playing squash when I was 6 years old. I was just following my brother, actually. He was playing, and just go with him to practice. And one day I just grabbed the racket and started jumping on court. And since then I didn't leave the racket till now. I didn't play any other sports, and it was only squash. And I started from here, and I loved the sport, and the results started coming. So felt like this is the place I should be. The first coach I trained with, definitely he saw something different. Fauzi Aimer, and he passed away. He's a very, very old coach. And of course, my parents after. To be honest, when I was young, you don't have the much to decide if this is the place you want to be, but definitely, I think all the people around me saw that I'm doing good results at a very young age, so they started putting more time with me in the sport. And definitely at the beginning it was not more than having fun, going to practice, playing with the kids, and we had a lot of local tournaments as well. So traveling I'm from Alexandria, so traveling every week to Cairo to play a tournament, and definitely winning tournaments made it something that you love about the sport. Yes, definitely. I have a very, very close relationship to my parents, or to my whole family, and not only related to squash, but to my whole life. And they've been with me in every step in my life, and they're always, when they do everything just to make me feel good, to make me feel comfortable, to make me feel nothing behind me, and they're always there for me. They always travel with me everywhere, and until this moment they come with me. And I don't know, but we're very close. I've been growing up like this, and my dad did a huge effort in my career, and until this moment he's the one I talk with him tactically. We want to talk with him in my practice and before matches or after matches. So he did a big part of what I achieved in my career. And definitely, even if after I moved out, I still live 10 minutes away, and I go there 4 days a week. so we're all very close. Even my brother, even if he lives in Cairo, but I talk with him every day. We're no secrets between us, and they're mainly living just for me to be happy and feeling good. So this feeling makes me owe them a lot in my life. I think when I was young, who inspired me, it was always Nicole and Shabana. I always looked up to them. I always felt like Nicole, what she did, something that no one could ever achieve. And all her numbers or all her titles says a lot. And Shabana, the way he was playing, it was very different and unique for me, and I always loved to watch him. I always looked up to Roger Federer as well. I just felt he's an idol in all aspects in life. So someone that he has a different way on court and off court as well. So he was one of my idols. Say I could be a tennis player. I always loved tennis. I watch every tournament, and I follow all the players. So I think I could be a tennis player, similar to squash, but in a different way. To be honest, it's very tough to compare to be compared to Nicole. So no one is gonna be Nicole. She's only one, and what she did is amazing. What she did, she changed our sport. She put us in a different place, and so I would never, even if I got the chance to win an eight weight titles, I would never see myself same as Nicole. My goal is actually definitely to win an 8 weight title. But yeah, we have the World Championship is the biggest title in our sport in the calendar, so you definitely aim for it.
She's done it. She's done it. She's made history yet again for the 18th time in her illustrious career. It's an 8th World Championship title for Nour Sherbini. She's done the impossible.
So yeah, I always try to win the World Championship, not for the 8th or the 9th or the 10th or whatever. I just want to win the World Championship. And definitely, if we're now in the Olympics, so definitely making it to the Olympics is a new goal. And then we'll see if I made it, see what will happen there. But just try to qualify first. Well, I believe that the mental aspect is the main thing for any athlete to win or to do whatever they want in their sport. So it doesn't matter if you're the most talented player or you're the most physical player. Just if you have all in one place, all your mindset is there, you will definitely reach what you want. Yeah, so mentally it's the main thing for me. It's how to put yourself in the right place to be ready for every match and every tournament. And I always try to be in a good mental side before any match or any big thing. So because I really believe that if you're mentally strong and you're mentally focused, you will get the best squash out of you. So I think it's the main part for any athlete to have a good mentality.
What an unbelievable performance from the Warrior Princess.
My routine changed a little bit after having Greg in the team, but in tournaments you don't do much, or you don't have much time to do a lot of things. But it depends on your first rounds, how long or it is, and how many days off you have. This is where you can add some stuff, but usually just try to jump on court for a good 40-45 minutes and just go to the gym a little bit, and that's it. I don't do much in my off days than playing a good 45 minutes of squash, and that's it. And definitely the day of the match, you just have a small hit in the morning. It depends as well what time is your match. If I have an early match, I don't hit. And nowadays, since I've been with Greg, sometimes I could go to the gym in the early morning, not an early morning, but I go to the gym. Yeah, I think everything else is similar to my routine. I don't change much. I'm a very systematic person. I like to stick to the routine I'm used to. It's very important to have a rivalry with Nour and Hania. Like, I think it makes you always want to think out of the box. You want to improve in a certain way. We always push each other to the maximum. I think so. We're very close to each other in squash. I mean, so there's no huge gap between us. I mean, so you always want to think, where's the place where you want to improve? Where's the place where you need to be? Where you're always challenged. So you want to work on this place. And definitely we've been, as I said, like the last 5 years, we've been playing each other, and we have. I'm sure that every match is very tough and it's different in a way. And whoever is feeling better, they always win. It's not only good for us, it's good for the sport that people can always has the debate, who's gonna win today, who's gonna be better on this day. It's not like it's an 80-20 decision. It's always 50-50, you don't know who's gonna win.
That combination was lethal.
Definitely every time we play each other, it's tricky, it's challenging, it's very competitive. Each one of us has this feeling inside. You just try to hold yourself, you try to hold all your nerves, try to stick to what you want to do, and you always hope for the good win at the end. Well, to be honest, I was a bit lucky to be at the generation where Egypt was already in a good place regarding the sports, or having the mindset that, okay, we have good women who can play sport. Like before, it was very difficult. You never see people supporting that women can play sports or they can achieve anything, not in all fields. So just to believe them that they can play sport and be achieving something big, it was very hard for the people to believe this, or to see that this could happen one day. But nowadays everything is changed. It's different. People really believe that women is there. They achieved a lot in all the fields actually, and especially the sports. Like I think the last 2 Olympics, half of the medals that we took was women who won it. So people now believe that we have this equality, that the women can be in a good place. For me, I didn't face a lot of challenges at the beginning. I was very young, but I think I attended a little bit where people wasn't believing or seeing the women in this place. But when they started to see the results, they started to believe it and see it and be happy of this. And for me as well, I'm from Alexandria, so it's a bit smaller than Cairo. So my whole life was there, so not a lot of exposure as Cairo. So people only know when I won a tournament. So they started getting to know the players, the sport, and what's happening. So I think we're a very, very good place right now. I really believe that squash is in a very, very good place right now all over the world, and it's in a place where people seeing it in a different way now. Definitely I would love to have more exposure to the sport, to have more people to watch the sport, to understand the sport more, and to understand how much we sacrifice, how much we do effort, same as other sports, and what all the players are doing to reach this point, and to be playing this sport. They're doing a lot, so people has to see this and has to just come and watch the sport, to come and watch the games and see how physical is it, how it's very challenging. And I would love to go to places where no one knows about squash, and just try to bring it up to them and try to let them watch, try to put a court in every places that people don't see it, for young players who can play whenever that they want, because at the end our sports for some people is a bit expensive for them. They don't have the chance to stay and to keep the same routine, to keep the same stuff. The equipment is expensive. Renting the court is expensive. Sometimes you can't find courts. So I would love to see people who can't afford all the stuff and be able to play the sport anytime they want. And from this place, I believe that we can reach more people. And definitely, I would love to keep working on how we can stay in the Olympics, not only showing up once or twice. We just try to maintain our place in the Olympics. I really believe that we have to reach more people around the world. There's a lot of percentage of people that they don't know anything about sport. And this is really bad that once we're in the US, we're in the biggest country in the world, and you can meet some people and tell them what you're doing. You say, playing squash. What is squash? Is it a sport? What do you do? I can't say squash is the toughest sport in the world, because every sport is tough in a way, and every athlete believes that their sport is the toughest sport. But definitely squash is very tough. It's definitely one of the toughest sports in the world, and you do a lot to win one match. So winning 1 or 2 matches or 3, it means so much to every player. Definitely for us, any physical sport is always named as the toughest sport, and And squash is very, very physical sport, and you need your body, you need your mind. I mean, to be physically, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of aspects to be one complete player, and to be able to play for only 1 hour. So definitely our sport is very, very tough. Well, to be honest, I don't care what I'm doing, then who I am with. So I really care about the people I am. I don't care what we are doing, even if we're sitting doing nothing, but I really prefer staying with the people I love. I don't have much time to see all the people, but I don't mind sitting on the couch with the people I love, doing something nice together, my friends and my family, everyone. We're good, safe, healthy, everything. We're good together. That's, for me, means the word. So definitely sometimes you need to we do stuff. I always do stuff. I don't stay at home, but I mean, I really care that who I am is more important for me.
When I retire, I would like to be remembered as one of the best that ever played the sport. I think I'm still young. I'm 28 years old, and I can still do a lot more in this sport. Coming from South America, it's more difficult to get to the top in squash, because I mean, the level is not even close to the same to Egypt or Europe.